welcome to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we finally get to talk about Screen Junkies on the trailer. So, fun fact, we went to go see Spider-Man. Before we went to go see Spider-Man, we immediately, right before we saw Eternals.
So we were in a theater watching Eternals.
It was just the two of us.
Just the two of us, literally just the only two in the theater.
Yeah.
Finishes. We already purchased our ticket for Spider-Man, and just as it was ending, we got to see the end credits and even the post credits. The moment that finished, our movie for Spider-Man No Way Home was literally right next door.
Okay, so Eternals was fine.
It was
I have to agree with a lot of people have said about it. Of course, you were going to say. So, what we liked, acting was really well done. Visuals were nice. Of course, visuals were fucking nice. Surprisingly, a couple good fight scenes, too. Cinematography is obviously amazing because it comes first from the director of Nomadland.
Yeah.
Why did I say it like that? The score was actually really good. It stumbled on story because it should have been a Disney Plus series.
What we agreed to is that this should have been more of a Disney Plus series, because if you want to know more about these characters and each individual ones specifically, it's like you definitely wanted to have that, because this movie,
certain characters' motivations were lacking because
they were lacking. There was like certain characters I wanted to see more of, while there's some that I'm like, okay, we've seen enough of them. Can we move on to another character, please? Like, give us more of another character.
Hey, but look at it this way: One Direction's joined the battle, so
you know what? That was a last minute decision. They said there was they said it was, no, not even that, just the scene itself, because they said they were trying to figure out what to add in, and they decided, let's just toss in this character.
I'll be fair,
these characters.
I haven't seen Harry Styles in a whole much. I thought it was Dane DeHaan for a sec. So,
but anyways, let's dive into what Screen Junkies' thoughts are on through their honest trailers for Eternals. So here we go.
Taking you out to the edge of the universe, down to the scale of an atom, and across the boundaries of time. Now, prepare to visit a new setting, beyond the farthest reaches of a nerd's imagination. Outside. I'm scared. Can we go back to a green screen, please? Ah, that's better. Eternals. Witness the MCU's grandest experiment yet, about mythic creatures who steer the course of human history. From the director of that quasi-documentary about a van lady who poops in a bucket. As Chloe Zhao brings Jack Kirby's most psychedelic art to the screen in soothing grays and beiges, in this long meditation on whether our hero should let humanity die or spit in the face of an uncaring god. Are we sure this isn't a DC movie?
That's Superman! Take the Superman!
Remember when comic book films were about characters you've heard of? Neither do I. Now, after a TLDR opening crawl, meet the Eternals, 10 heroes as hot as they are sad. Thrill at the revelation that they're actually robots designed by an alien god to fight creatures who look like your unsorted cable drawer, who themselves were designed
our cable drawer is fully cleaned up, by the way.
You know what? Just forget it. It's dumb. Just meet the Eternals. Hi. There's Thena, a warrior who freaks out when she remembers she's Angelina Jolie and shouldn't be sharing screen time with these nobody. Who's never met a problem he couldn't fist. Fastos, who does all his science by way of Naruto hand signs. Druig, he sucks. Druig sucks. Hey, the secret iPhone Gold Orb Edition that lets her call Daddy. Agent. Makari, who should have been called Fastos, because holy crap, how are we supposed to keep all these characters straight? Sprite, a pixie with the power of being small and having a knife.
I'm sorry, Cersei.
Kingo, a Bollywood star who makes you wonder if all the time Kumail spent getting jacked should have gone to dance lessons instead.
Yeah.
Icarus, who's like Superman if he had to be convinced that human life had any value. So like, Zack Snyder Superman.
Oh! Yeah! Right there!
And and Cersei, whose warm, dignified performance is impossible to focus on because someone thought it wouldn't be distracting to pair a Cersei with two of the leads from Game of Thrones.
You are very busy.
I honestly forgot Madam was from Game of Thrones.
No, you love Daenerys. Or maybe Marjorie Tyrell. I'm still hashing out my erotic fanfic.
I don't want it. I never have.
Oh, yes, you do. Now kiss. Strap in for a movie that's all about tracking down characters you just met a few minutes ago.
We need to find the others. We need to go find the others.
We have to bring everyone back to them.
And since no one thought to set up a group text, take a whirlwind tour of all their solo projects, whether they're just chilling on a Marvel issue retirement farm, WandaVisioning before it was cool,
I did this.
or they just got left back on the spaceship like a baby in a hot car. But once these neutral Avengers have reassembled, they'll discover their secret mission to literally the world, as they learn their true purpose was to fertilize Earth with enough man matter to hatch a Celestial. Sorry for phrasing it that way. I'm just unsatisfied after Marvel's first sex scene, i.e. 3 dimly lit pumps in the missionary position. Can you believe that's all we get? Look what Kingo did for this film. And you don't even pop his shirt off? You gotta reward that effort. Eternals 2, The Search for Kingo's Dingo. Let's make it happen.
It's blurred out.
So if your idea of fun is watching Tim make the trolley problem for 2.5 hours, where the closest thing to a relatable character is an immortal movie star's human pet,
He's worked with me for 50 years.
Was a one of the best
your
parts.
first couch for the film that puts the universe in MCU, that despite the reviews is far from the worst in the franchise.
Yes.
Very well, Eric.
I can't get too excited. Not even a little excited.
Tony, how do you go to the bathroom in your suit? Just like that.
They just tried to do something a little different this time. But don't worry, Marvel will never make that mistake again. Phew.
Still
Starring
doing great.
Cersei Roman, Stark Kent. This wasn't in the script. Angelina Jolie genuinely doesn't know how a toaster works. Salma Dyack.
No fling in the north!
The Big Dick, Silicon Valley, Sprite Ginger Zero Sugar, Shaper Boy, Dev Schlepper, Druid Sucks, Harry
That's all it is. True, it's
Big Red God, Gotta Catch 'Em All, Rupimon. Alright, you're in this movie too. Patent Pending, and Harry Styles.
It passed out.
Time of the Plotless Grind. Why is Sprite going to school? She's thousands of years old, not trying to meet kids her own age. What's she gonna learn in 7th grade? Okay, maybe Spanish.
Somos amigos de la universidad.
Sorry about your hot dogs. My name is Oliver Queen, and you have failed this comment section. I'm old, and I don't like this. Mirabelle didn't get a gift. She is the gift. Charcuterie is just Lunchables trying to be fancy.
not wrong there. Not wrong there. I love it. Just he sucks. That's it. I love it. Even the usual when they catch. No, just he sucks. That's it. He sucks. He sucks. I did love that. Here he stopped. But it's one of those things where you even agree. It's not the worst like there is.
Is that the worst Marvel film?
It was
ever.
just them trying something different, and it didn't really work out.
It didn't land the way they wanted to land.
And like I said, I'm still gonna stick to belief that the reason it didn't work out is they didn't. Disney Plus showed it.
Now we're getting to a point where it's like we're gonna start getting films or shows where it's like. It could have done better as a film or a Disney Plus show. That's the question.
Moon Knight's a good example of that because there was a couple of reactions I saw online. People thought this was it was going to be a movie. No, it's a series.
And people, yeah, that's what I said. And again, it depends on how the series does. If it doesn't do too well, then people may be like, okay, I would have rather just seen this as a full length film than a series. But there's a good reason for Moon Knight. But with the Eternals. It has another good reason. It's like you have all these characters and they can literally have their own episode or at least have certain episodes where it's like we're looking at their past or something like that. A little bit more into who they are. You know, it's like, yes, Druid sucks, but by the end of it, he was the coolest motherfucker there was.
Honestly, I did like the swerve with him. You thought it was going to be him. It turns out it was not. No, sorry, they did better. Zack Snyder's Superman. And like, I didn't mind that. I like that choice.
And honestly, I have to agree, which a lot of people do agree with as well, is that they had the best speedster scene ever. and it's like DC top this. That's what they did. Because since we're getting the Flash, it's like, please don't, because a lot of people are like, we get it, we get the slow-mo. Yes, there's slow-mo, but it's like, but if you do a scene like that where it's like you see him full speed, just attacking, it's like, give us that.
That was one of my favorite fight scenes I mentioned before.
Yeah, his favorite fight scenes, especially favorite speedster type of fight scenes.
So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button if you want to talk to us more about stuff like this. Comment down below if you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about Marvel original stuff, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what your guys' thoughts are on this not only honest trailer. Did you guys enjoy it? Do you guys agree with it? And what are your guys' thoughts on Eternals? Did you agree with what we said, that it was what everybody was they saying is that it's not the worst film, but still they could have done better? And do you agree with what we had suggested as well, which is, would you have rather seen this as a Disney Plus series than a film? I mean, let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall to this honest trailers. But most importantly, we thank you for watching.
And of course, you can check out any of our other related reactions to honest trailers or our Marvel stuff right here on the channel. But until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very Druid Doesn't Suck filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
As well as one of our other SRB shows.
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can find us on Twitter and Stardust,
at Super React Bros.
as well as on Facebook.
At Super Reaction Bros.